painting was crooked again. Elena Torres noticed it the way a violinist hears a flat note. Instinct, not thought. 3 millimeters off center. She hadn't touched it. No one had. She scanned her living room like a checklist. Front door, 1 deadbolt, 1 chain. Bedroom, latched down. Windows sealed with paint thick as enamel. The building had cameras. A doorman. Rules. Her heart eased only when she straightened the frame. For a moment, the symmetry steadied her. Then she saw her reflection in the black TV screen. Small, tired, trying to look unafraid. Behind the plaster, where air ducts hummed like hidden lungs, something paused and listened. Hollis County pretended to be a city by night and a suburb by morning. Coffee shops that turned to bars after 6. Streets quiet enough that locked doors were habit, not fear. The locksmiths of Hollis were part of the background hum. Windbreakers, white vans, polite smiles at 2 a.m. They fixed panic with brass and patience. Daniel Pike ran SwiftKey mobile services. No storefront, no paper trail. His tablet held hundreds of invoices, each job neatly logged. He was known for precision and for never talking more than needed. Clients trusted him because he made problems disappear. They never wondered what he took away with him. Detective Mara Kincaid would piece it together months later. The early calls no one thought worth logging. A teacher who found her wine glasses rearranged by height. A retired man whose thermostat reset itself to 60 every night. A grad student who swore her shower temperature changed mid-rinse, like someone had a hand on the valve. Nothing stolen, nothing broken, just shifted. Each apartment had one thing in common. A recent lock service. Daniel's private ritual grew in quiet increments. He collected impressions, not trophies, not photographs, just thin resin molds of keys and sketches of door frames. He liked studying the way people fortified themselves. He told himself it wasn't intrusion. It was understanding. Mara saw the pattern emerge from paperwork. 4 companies, same contractor name buried deep in each roster. Daniel Pike. When she requested his repair logs, the dates formed a constellation. A trail of quiet buildings, each with single occupants and simple security. He favored stairwells that echoed, basements that smelled of rust and dust. She set a trap disguised as a routine call, a test job for her department's safe house. Daniel arrived early, smiling faintly. He asked to see the door hinges, the doorknob, the frame, the rhythm of the lock, he called it. When he finished, he lingered, hand resting on the metal edge longer than necessary. His fingertips brushed the grain of the wood as if committing it to memory. That night, Mara wrote in her notes, "He doesn't break in, he learns the building." Each lock is a conversation. June 14th. Elena Torres woke thirsty. The painting was straight. The oven clock held time. Relief. Fragile but real. Then, all at once, darkness. Not the city, only her unit. The refrigerator's hum died. The air felt padded. Then, a soft, deliberate metallic sound at the door. She froze. Chain set. Deadbolt turned. She knew that sound by heart. The hesitant rhythm of someone testing a latch. She reached for her phone. The screen didn't light. A small noise came instead. A chain brushing metal. Then a click. deeper inside the apartment. A bedroom door latching that she hadn't closed. She tried to whisper for help, but the word came out brittle. From across the courtyard, another apartment window glowed with television blue. Elena forced herself to the window, pried it open against swollen paint. "Help," she said. Once, then louder. The motion in her hallway stopped. A shadow retreated, slow, unhurried. The faintest silhouette paused by her front door. A gloved hand rested on the chain, not moving it, just feeling it. Then it withdrew. The power returned with a low hum. Her reflection in the window looked like someone freshly born into fear. She didn't sleep again. By morning she was at the precinct. Mara Kincaid met her in interview room 3. The detective listened quietly, head tilted. When Elena finished, Mara asked, "Tell me about your locksmith." Mara cross-referenced every service call Daniel made in 6 months. The addresses aligned like beads on a spine. A route through neighborhoods that shared nothing but vulnerability. She trailed him for days. Watched him move through alleys and freight corridors. Always polite. Always invisible. He never entered a place twice in daylight. But at night, residents reported faint metallic noises. Doors breathing. Windows shifting. He wasn't stealing. He was maintaining. Tuning the world to his liking. The city became an instrument, and Daniel Pike, its quiet tuner. Mara waited in Elena's building the next night. Every tenant briefed. Every hallway camera live. At 3:14 a.m., motion triggered on B2. Utility corridor. A figure moved without hesitation. Gloved hands trailing the walls like a blind man reading Braille. Mara approached silently. Her flashlight flicked on. Daniel stood perfectly still, eyes reflecting silver. In his hand, not a weapon, just a master keyring. He smiled faintly. "You keep fixing what isn't broken," Mara said. "Locks want to talk," he replied. "I just listen." He didn't resist. He only looked disappointed when she took the keys. The charges were technical. Unlawful entry, tampering, criminal mischief. The jury struggled. Nothing stolen, no violence, no proof of intent. But the ledgers, pages of resin key molds, tenant initials, time-stamped photos of doorknobs, told their own story. Psychiatric evaluation called it compulsive environmental control disorder, a rare compulsion to order private spaces through proxy. He was committed to a secure facility. The van, tools, and molds catalogued, locked away in evidence. Elena Torres moved out. She never again lived above the first floor. Locks are supposed to protect us. We trust them the way we trust numbers. Solid, logical, absolute. But every lock is also an invitation. A question whispered to whoever can answer it. Daniel Pike never broke in. He accepted the invitation. Somewhere in the evidence locker, among the resin molds and key fragments, a painting hangs slightly off-center. No one straightens it anymore.